These headphones from Huawei are the ones that most closely resemble Apple's AirPods. Hello, and thank you for joining me in a new video. This time I have a review of the HUAWEI FreeBuds SE4 ANC. Let's begin. The name is quite strange, but if you do not know, the acronym ANC stands for Noise Cancelling Noise Canceller. Active noise cancellation, meaning that they have noise cancellation, something quite strange to incorporate it in the name, but hey, they are the cheapest headphones from Huawei, but that already give us access to this noise cancellation so they can become attractive. Its price in Mexico is 1,499 pesos, although you know that Huawei usually puts many promotions. Therefore, at the official store, you can likely find them, and they might even come with gifts and various other goodies. This makes them a potential option worth considering. But join me to know them point by point. As I expected, these headphones bear a striking resemblance to the AirPods, beginning with the design of their case and the shiny material used. However, unlike the AirPods, these headphones are available in both white and black. The case itself weighs 36 grams and has dimensions that are quite similar to those of the AirPods. It includes a USB-C port, but unlike some other models, it does not offer wireless charging capabilities. Instead, it features a quick pairing button conveniently located right over here. They have strong magnetic absorption, so they stay put. Headphones won't accidentally fall out, and you can open them easily with one hand. Plus, inserting and removing the headphones is simple and convenient, and they feature a small LED status indicator on the back. As expected, the case is not water resistant. The headphones are going to offer us an in-ear format, meaning they are completely inside the ear, and they come with these ear tips to offer us passive cancellation. The design is really quite impressive, and in this particular case, they provide us with a weight of 4.3 grams for each earbud, which makes them notably light. They are very comfortable to wear, and in this instance, as you also noticed, they will not be falling out easily. I'm opening my mouth frequently, and I feel that the earbuds remain securely in place. This can vary significantly, but Huawei has conducted numerous studies involving thousands upon thousands of ears to carefully design these headphones, and in my personal experience, they have indeed succeeded. I am definitely not dropping them, and actually the passive noise cancellation they offer, even when they're not turned on, is really quite impressive. Inside the box, they provide 2 additional ear cushions, giving you small, medium, and large options to select the most comfortable fit for your ears. However, the application doesn't include an assistant to inform you if you're using the correct padding or not. Additionally, they won't have a sensor to automatically pause and resume the content. When you put the headphones on and take them off, that's when we begin to notice some of the minor cutoffs that can occur. Even so, these headphones do come with an IP54 rating, which makes them resistant to dust and water splashes, allowing you to use them during rain, for instance. However, you should be cautious if you drop them in water, as they do not provide that level of resistance in that regard. If you suddenly drop them and can't locate them, you can make them ring through the dedicated application. That also provides a really nice complement to the overall experience. In general, I believe these headphones are capable of competing in several aspects. The controls are managed via a small touch panel located on the top of each earphone's tube. These controls can be customized using the Huawei Live application. Before demonstrating the application, I must mention a potential drawback. The installation process can be somewhat complex. This complexity may pose a challenge, particularly for users who are hesitant to activate additional options on their phones. It's not overly complex, but it does need to be mentioned. The installation process isn't just a simple click install and you're done. You might have to go and enable some additional permissions and more, which could complicate the installation process for some users. However, let me show you now. It can be installed on any cell phone, not just on a Huawei branded phone. And here you can see all the accessories you have installed. Upon entering, you'll notice that you can clearly see your hearing aids and check their battery status. However, the main point I wanted to share with you is specifically this. By default, double tap any headphone to play, pause, answer, or end calls. You can also choose to skip songs, go back, or disable gestures. And individually, left and right earphone, when you press 3 times on either earphone, by default, you will go to the next song. But again, you can configure it here through the application. You have the option to modify its behavior. For instance, you can choose to have the left earphone take you to the previous track while the right earphone skips to the next one. However, it's worth noting that the controls are somewhat limited. It does provide the feature of holding a touch for 2 seconds, which by default grants access to the noise control. Note that you can select which options you will be toggling between, or you could also set them to control the volume, but sacrificing the noise control. You even have access to the voice assistant with that gesture as well. So one positive thing is that it does give you access to noise control, but you have to sacrifice other controls. It doesn't have as much versatility. Although interestingly, it does include within its experimental functions another gesture for adjusting the volume. Let's just say that it might still not function very effectively. In this instance, it instructs us to press the panel 5 times, allowing us to either lower or raise the volume depending on whether we are using the left or right earphone. I tried it out and indeed it does work. However, there are times when it can be mistaken for a double or triple tap, making it not so comfortable or convenient. In that regard, directly within the application, you have the ability to modify the noise control settings. If you're interested in having the attention mode, you can choose that, or if you prefer the noise cancellation mode, you can select it too. The noise cancellation mode offers different types. One is dynamic, which will automatically adapt to the level of ambient noise. Another is comfortable, and there are also general and ultra modes. Additionally, there's a unique option to specifically reduce the sound of wind. In this regard, it stands out as one of its strongest features. But let's discuss directly the sound and its quality. Each of these headphones provides us with a 10mm driver, which is a decent size to produce strong bass power. In fact, its frequency range spans from 20 Hz to 20 kHz, and regarding the sound, I must say it does have a strong bass that is quite audible, yet the sound is not clear if you listen to. However, if there are some distortions, we can perceive that it is not the highest quality to which Huawei has accustomed us in much more expensive headphones. Additionally, it should be noted that it supports basic codecs like SBC and ANC. Interestingly, it also supports a codec I had never encountered before called MSBC, which is a unique codec specifically designed for transmitting your voice. Therefore, it is primarily aimed at calls. Now, when it comes to the sound quality we can experience, it will be merely acceptable in terms of resolution. Some distortions might be noticeable, but the treble and bass are present and the mids do not become intrusive. And then, in addition to that, you also have various equalization presets available. For example, we have the default setting here, but there's also a bass boost setting, a treble boost, and a highlight vocals option, which generally emphasizes the mid frequencies. However, we can also access the feature to add custom profiles, allowing you to have a 10-band EQ available entirely to your preferences. Therefore, the versatility and sound quality, especially regarding frequencies, is quite impressive. However, it falls short when it comes to sharpness or audio resolution. This is because the sound can often seem saturated at certain times. The volume is really quite high. I can usually hear it already loud, even when it's below half the volume. So it is indeed a very powerful section. However, the audio resolution turns out to be one of its weakest points. On the other hand, noise cancellation is one of its strongest features. As you already noticed, it has various levels of noise cancellation. And in this particular case, it will utilize 3 microphones in each earphone to provide you with an exceptionally good cancellation. In this regard, it becomes truly remarkable. The manufacturer doesn't provide specific details about the decibels it will use to reduce noise, but trust me, it's one of the most advanced systems I've encountered. The passive cancellation already offers significant help, and when combined with the active cancellation, you truly achieve something spectacular. I must emphasize that this will certainly be one of its strongest features. Headphones include 3 microphones that I've mentioned before. These are used not only for noise cancellation but also for capturing your voice. However, they lack a bone conduction microphone, which typically enhances voice pickup. Now, let's examine how effectively they capture your voice in a noisy setting during a call.
Ahora estás escuchando el audio captado con los micrófonos de estos audífonos en este ambiente ruidoso. Dime qué te parece la calidad que puedes llegar a escuchar.
I sincerely consider that the microphones do give us a very good experience, being another of its strengths, because the cancellation they achieve is very good. The battery in each earbud is 41 milliamp hours, while the case contains 510 milliamp hours. This means you get 10 full hours of continuous playback without using noise cancellation, or up to 7 hours of playback with noise cancellation, according to Huawei tests. Battery life can vary greatly based on daily use. If you happen to listen to music at a volume level that is less than halfway, the duration will likely be longer, and as I thought, you don't need to use even half the volume. Reduce the volume, it sounds loud. Taking into account the charging case, when you don't use noise cancellation, it provides you with an impressive 50 hours of playback time. It's quite remarkable because with noise cancellation, the duration would still reach 35 hours. As per the manufacturer's information, Charging for just 10 minutes gives you 4 hours of playback. If your headphones are already out of charge and you place them in the case, it will take about an hour to recharge them. Meanwhile, a full charge using a cable would take approximately 110 minutes. So, when it comes to the battery, I believe they have truly delivered with exceptional quality and performance. Regarding connectivity, I believe this is an area where some minor weaknesses might emerge. They have integrated Bluetooth version 5.4, which is a positive aspect due to the good range it provides. Certainly, they also have the capability to be connected to 2 devices at the same time. However, the downside is that they lack fast pairing with Android or Windows devices. The only fast pairing available is with Huawei products, so if you open the case and there is a Huawei phone nearby, it can indeed be detected with this pop-up feature. But if it's not a Huawei device, you will need to pair them manually. This doesn't mean they can't be paired. Just be aware of this limitation. You can definitely use them on Windows, Mac, iPhone, and Android devices. In this scenario, they also offer an integrated low latency mode, which you can activate using the app. Now, let's listen to the test. However, in this situation, the quality of your mobile device plays a significant role. Therefore, we will conduct a test with the Pure 7% Ultra, which is a highly powerful device from Huawei, and we will also perform a test with a mid-range Android device. In conclusion, these headphones inevitably resemble the AirPods in terms of design. However, competing in a budget-friendly market, their strongest features are the noise cancellation, which is extremely effective and impressive, and also the microphone cancellation for calls, allowing for very clear sound. Additionally, they offer IP blast resistance, which is definitely good. As for the audio quality, we could say that it can be divided into 2 aspects. The audio resolution, which isn't very good because it can sound a bit saturated at times, and the frequency response, which is excellent because they provide very good bass, good treble, and mids that are not bothersome. In the controls, you can get to fall a little short because it does not offer us so much versatility to be able to do many things at the same time. That is, if you could get to control the volume, however, you must give up noise controls and other features. Battery life is decent, though they lack wireless charging, which affects convenience. Yet, considering the price range, they remain competitive. I emphasize their great noise cancellation, adjustable to different levels for quieter or ultra settings, or even dynamic adjustment based on environmental noise. In other words, if you're looking for maximum noise cancellation in a low price range, these headphones are definitely worth considering. But if you're looking for crystal clear audio, you might be a bit disappointed. For the moment, we have reached the end of this video. If you liked it, you can tell us, and we'll see you next time.